Stephanie, I want to talk to you about some of the features we're thinking of having on the 6 o'clock news show.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's see, we got one on drunk driving. There's another piece on abandoned children.
That's good.
Oh, and this is kind of interesting. There's a classroom at a local elementary school where every single student has learned how to play the clarinet.
Every single one of them?
That is right.
Sonny, that's boring. What we want is glamour and some excitement.
Well, anything special you have in mind?
I don't know. Henderson's short on both of those ideas. Let's look in the paper and see what we got. Can we get an idea?
Stephanie, look, I know you're new to this business, so don't be insulted if I point this out. The newspaper is the worst possible place to find news that's new.
I am not looking for a hard news item. I'm looking for a feature.
All right.
Oh, my word.
My word what?
Look at this.
What?
Our own little Liza Sentell has been caught dancing her heart out at some hot spot in New York.
That is Liza, isn't it? Let's see. Prince Ahmad Ali looks on as a trendy couple enjoy themselves at the opening of Manhattan's hot new disco, the Big Dipper.
Right. Now, that's from the picture of the prince, and that's Liza. But who is she dancing with? That's not Travis.
No, it's not.
And he's very good looking.
Now, wait just a minute. I know exactly what you're thinking, Stephanie White, but that is not a significant story.
No, but it is a significant scandal, which is spelled S-C-A-N-D-A-L. This is Search for Tomorrow.
Or how you spell it, that is not a scandal. Look, I'll admit there's a little bit of news value in a local person attending a she Big Apple affair, but that's about it.
Oh, come on, Sonny. Where's your nose for news? Now, Liza's attending a lovely affair without her husband. Right?
Stephanie,
I want you to go call Liza right now. She's probably not back from New York, but her number's in the Rolodex. Go call her. Well, the least you can do is ask her. Go on, call her.
all right, I will call her.
Hello, you have reached the Centel residence.
Answering machine.
I'm sorry, we are not able to come to the phone at this time, but if you'll leave your name and number, we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Please wait for the beep before leaving your message. Thank you.
Liza, this is Sonny Adamson. Would you call me at the station as soon as you get in? Thanks a lot. Goodbye.
Oh, this is absolutely fantastic. Now, they wanted a picture of the prince, but they caught our dear Liza dancing with someone who is not her husband. And he's very good looking. I wonder who he is.
Stephanie, I don't care what you say. This is not a scandal.
You said that before.
And I meant it.
Well, I think you better go call Travis. What was she doing dancing without her millionaire husband? Call Travis.
No, look, I really don't think we should do that.
Look, if it's not a scandal, he'll be the first person in the world that wants it covered up.
I think we ought to hold off on this whole thing for a while.
Well, I don't. We shouldn't hold off on it because we need the ratings.
Stephanie, I do not want to call Travis like some gossip columnist and say, who's that man? I saw it with your wife.
What do you want to happen? Some other cheap gossip columnist to go and call him? So go call him. Well, all right. I understand if you don't want to call him here. Go right down the hall. Call him in the privacy of your own office. But call him because I want the story.
Look,
I want it. It's local, and it's juicy.
all right, fine. I'll handle the story. But I will handle it in my own way.
Good.
That's all right with you.
Fine. Just do it by noon. Toby, have you seen Susie Wyatt? Well, for heaven's sakes, the minute she gets here, would you please call me? Oh, you can't find anybody. Kristen, Brian, now Susie.
Thanks. Oh, come on now, wake up.
I can't believe we were stuck for 15 hours in a snowstorm in Omaha.
Oh, well, at least we made it to Las Vegas. I'm going to find us a place to get married. Killed me.
Is that what you're looking for?
Yes.
In the yellow pages?
Yeah.
What are you looking under?
Well, W.
For a wedding, right? What about, M for marriage, Tripe. N for nuptial.
Nuptial.
Whatever. E for elope.
Well, I don't know. Where would you look to find out how to get married in Las Vegas?
I don't know. H for hitch.
Let's see. No. Here.
No, what?
Look. Great.
Oh, look at these
Oh.
places. I can't believe they actually have ads. Look at this place.
Here. Oh, the Moonlight Chapel. Meaningful ceremonies. Performed 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We never close.
Oh, what I want to know is how they get the moon to shine in the morning.
This is Las Vegas. They can do anything.
Well, I always wanted to be married under the moon.
Yeah?
Could be romantic.
Then the Moonlight Chapel is.
Okay. Oh, save a dime for me. I just remembered something.
What?
Well, I was supposed to start working for Stephanie today. Guess I should call her and tell her that I won't be able to make it.
Well, don't spill the beans.
No, this is our moonlight secret.
Come here.
What?
No second thoughts?
No.
No third thoughts?
None.
All right. I'm going to call the chapel. You eat your last plate of fried eggs you're ever going to eat as a single woman.
Man.
Hi.
Where in the world have you been, and where's Kristen? Look, I've been trying to get a hold of you for 2 days. She missed her appointment, and I don't know
Stephanie,
whether to
will
be
you slow
angry
down?
or worried. I called you at midnight last night. Now, where were you?
Will you give me a chance to talk?
Well, talk.
Thank you. Now, the reason you couldn't get in touch with me last night was because I was working 4 to midnight.
Okay.
Okay?
Where was Kristen? Was she working?
That's what I came to talk to you about. That's why I'm here.
Is she all right?
Kristen split.
She split. Where'd she go?
Detroit.
She's pregnant. What's she doing going to Detroit? To sell cars?
I don't know.
You would rise above monosyllabic answers. You might give me an answer to this question. Now, where is she?
All right, look. Kristen and I had a fight. Well, sort of. Only I wouldn't call it a fight. It was more of a misunderstanding. Anyway, she split. And I found out she went to Detroit. Only I don't know exactly what she's doing in Detroit, and I don't exactly know who she's staying with.
Oh, that's cute. When's she coming back?
I don't know that either.
Well, this is just getting clearer by the moment. All right, what caused the argument?
All right, well, she started getting all worked up about the idea of me telling her that I loved her. I mean, she was freaking out because I never told her that I did. And I guess she just packed her bags and...
Are you serious? Do you mean in all the weeks that you have been married to your wife, it never occurred to you to tell her that you love her?
Stephanie, I don't. I never did. That is the way it has been since square one. Now, I did the right thing and I married her. Okay, fine. But I'm not going to sit there and tell her that I love her when Susie is the only girl I have ever cared about.
Please quit shouting. You might even wake up the security guard.
Will you make it sound like I've been lying or something? I love Susie.
You know what this sounds like to me? It sounds like you don't want Kristen to come back.
Look, I'm upset about what she did. But I'm a little bit mad, too, okay?
Hello. Well, how would I know? Find Bannister and ask him. Well, what do you mean you don't know where he is? I forgot. All right, I'll be right down, but don't do anything until I get there, okay? I said I'd be right down. Sorry, minor emergency. Don't you go away.
Yeah.
I want to talk to you, so don't leave.
All right. Mrs. Wyatt's office.
Hi, Mr. Stephanie Wyatt, please.
Susie, is that you?
Brian?
Yeah, hi, how you doing?
Hi. Yeah, I'm fine. How are you?
Not bad. What do you want to talk to my mother about?
I was supposed to start working for her today, but, something's come up. Tell her I'll explain to her later.
Sure, okay. I'll tell her you called. I didn't know you were going to start working here.
Yeah.
So how you been these days?
Just great, actually.
Yeah, I understand you've really been living it up, making sure the good times roll.
I'm not pretending to have fun, Brian.
Yeah, well, that's not the way Wendy tells it. But then what does she know, right?
Right. How's Kristen? Is she and the father-to-be getting nervous?
Susie, don't be this way.
What way? I'm just asking about your family.
Yeah, well, the family's great, thanks. Never better, in fact.
Terrific. Give my love to Kristen, will you?
Yeah, I sure will. And I'll tell my mother you called.
Great. Have a nice day.
Don't worry about me, huh, Susie?
Yeah, well, don't worry about me either. Bye.
Susie? Susie? Susie.
Come to me. Hey, what's the matter?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Yeah?
I feel like getting married. How about you?
Oh, more than anything else in the whole world.
Great. Let's go walk down the aisle of the Moonlight Chapel.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, come on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, all right. Send her in.
Hello, Trevor.
Hi there.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything. I know how busy you are.
Well, you might say I was a little swamped. We never seem to run out of paper around here. Sit down.
Oh, thanks. I tried calling Liza at home, but all I got was the answering machine.
Oh, yes. Science's contribution to the American home. Jimmy is still in Hawaii visiting his mother, so we've been relying on that blasted thing.
When is she coming back?
Well, she should be here sometime this morning. She called yesterday to say that the day was so exhausting, she thought she'd spend the night at Dane's and get a good night's sleep.
Oh, I see. Can I ask you something?
Sure, what?
Have you read this morning's paper?
This morning's paper. Are you kidding? Why, should I?
No, not necessarily. Look, what I wanted to talk to you about isn't really that important, so I'll give you a call when you're not...
Well, wait a minute, Sonny. You obviously came here to talk to me about something. You're here, I'm listening, so what is it?
All right. Take a look at this, the picture.
I see what you mean. We know that woman, don't we?
Yes, we do.
What is this place?
It's called the Big Dipper. It's a new inn disco in New York. They had some sort of snazzy opening there last night, and I gather the guest list was something out of Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, I see.
You see this guy here in the background?
The Arab.
Right. He's a real playboy type. He's the only reason the photographer took the picture in the first place, really.
And who's the guy that Liza's dancing with?
I don't know. I was just about to ask you. But I guess you just answered my question.
Well, why don't you let me know when you find out, all right, Sonny?
Travis, look. Coming here and talking to you about this was not my idea of a good time, believe me. I was going to stay out of it altogether, but I knew that once the other media people found out that it was Liza in the picture, well, I knew they'd give you a pretty rough time, so.
What?
Well, you're the head of Henderson's largest company. I mean, there's bound to be curiosity about your wife.
Yeah.
Besides, Liza's a bit of a celebrity around here anyway. Local girl trying to make it in the music business, that sort of thing.
Thanks for the information, Sonny.
I just wanted to warn you in case other news people called, that's all.
Well, I'm afraid Liza's going to have to answer any questions regarding this. She's the only one who knows what she was doing on that dance floor.
Very good. Now, the photograph that freezes forever the precious moment of nuptial union. We have an instant variety at a very reasonable price, or a quality portrait which is mailed to your address afterward.
What do you think, Susan?
Well, I don't know. Our moment of nuptial union is so important.
Well, I'd say about one instant, one quality.
A very wise decision. Uh-huh. Now, treasures of spring bouquet or roses of summer?
treasures of spring, I think.
Huh? Life like cloth boutonniere or traditional?
Traditional, yes.
Smoking or non-smoking?
None.
Non-smoking, all right. That leaves only the matter of the music.
I was thinking of something along the lines of the Here Comes the Bride.
You are referring, of course, to Wagner's Wedding March. Now, do you prefer piano or organ or orchestral or electronic with a rhythm of your choice?
A rhythm of our choice?
It's sort of like Latin or disco beat.
Whatever you prefer.
I was thinking of something a little more traditional, like the full orchestra.
Very good. Full orchestra. Well, may I say, you have put together an enormously tasteful ceremony. One that I know you'll look back on fondly, yeah? Now, if you'll just give me your credit card.
Oh, yeah.
All right, now if you'll just take your position, we'll whisk right into things in a moment. Huh? Oh, Johnny!
Good morning. I'm Johnny Hatcher, chaplain here at the Moonlight. How are you doing?
How do you do? I'm Warren Carter, and this is my fiancée, Susie Wyatt.
Congratulations. I'm sure you'll enjoy the lovely ceremony we prepared for you.
I'm sure.
There is one thing I wanted to ask you. Where's the moon in the Moonlight Chapel? I only see paint.
Not to worry. All things in their time.
All right, here we are. For the bride.
Thank you.
For the groom.
Oh, thank you.
And your receipt.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. Now, if you'll just start right here, you see, and when the music starts, you just follow the flower petals to the altar.
The flowered petals.
You're the ones painted on the floor.
Oh. Okay. Here we go. Oh, no.
Oh, Warren, look. Check out the moon and the stars on the
believe it. They projected on the ceiling. Oh.
This is going to be terrific.
Susie, we're not going to regret this. I know we won't.
No regrets.
I love you.
I love you. With this ring, I be wed.
Now, by the power vested in me by the state of Nevada, I pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride. Hey, congratulations to you both.
Thank you.
Now, wait for your music now. That's the best part.
Okay. Well, Mrs. Carter, what do you say? Are you happy?
Very, Mr. Carter. Are you?
Yeah. I'm happier than I've ever been in my whole life.
Then why didn't you call and tell me what you were doing?
I did. I called twice.
Twice. That's news to me.
I called once from New York to tell you I was going to Toronto, and then again from Toronto after I checked in. Didn't you get the messages?
Obviously not. They weren't on the machine.
Darling, I did call. Twice. You believe me, don't you? You do believe me, don't you?
When are you coming home?
Tomorrow, bright and early.
Tomorrow.
Oh, honey, I am absolutely worn out.
I just don't have enough energy left to fight rush hour traffic and line up at the ticket counter. Look, I'll be home on an early morning flight instead, okay?
Absolutely worn out.
Her and that guy she's always going around with. They took off together. They took off together. Together.
Hi, sweetheart. I'm home.